Farm Guy here, and this is Lizard Hydra-Glide XL Header Storage System by Superfly 1842 on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map because, well, I'm here on the Georgia Farms map to demonstrate this unique and interesting mod. It's a set of two header storage system, like so. So you can see here, I have one storing some John Deere headers, and we have a smaller one. This is 0.71 megabytes to download, very small download. The slots are 5 slots each. So let's have a look and see where we'll find them first. It's under Buildings and Tools. Now it says on the Mod Hub Sheds, it's not under Sheds, it's under Tools, and here you will find it. First one is the larger one. As I said, 5 slots. You can place it down wherever you own land. I would suggest maybe up against a building, something like that, somewhere, because the business end is on the other end. And then we have the smaller one, obviously for smaller headers and so forth and so on. Now, once you've placed down your rack, let's put down the large one here. Just over here. Now it does kind of put down a dirt color underneath, just so be aware of that. So when you remove it, it'll be kind of like a dirt color. Right, so how does it work? It's quite simple actually. As you can see, we have 1 and 2 on the ground. And how it works is you make sure you have your help window on, because that's going to really help. You see they're labeled, that's 2. And way up there is a number 1. So number 2, but if we want, so we'll show you how things work. Rack 1, you press circle, and the whole thing's going to go all the way down. So this is very important, the sequence here. Reset rack. So when you're reading the description there, it says important to reset each time. This is what it means. To reset it, as in to put it back where it came from, basically. So there's number 1. And here's number 2. So notice number 2, only the number 2 one comes down, and it'll come down to here, and then you reset it. So it's important to return it back to this position every time. So how do you load on headers? I have some case headers here, some corn headers, and we're going to load them on to this rack here. Now there is also an emergency stop. So if you press that, everything goes away, and I'm guessing all the headers will just drop on the ground, or things will, and then there's a reset. So this reset, once you've cleared the area, it will put the, it takes a, you know, there we go. So they'll pop back up there and it's ready to go again. All right, so we're going to load one of the headers, and you have to start at the top. So we go over here, rack 1. So that's going to go all the way down. Let's go grab our header. And it's quite simply, all you need to do is drive it up to the rack. Being careful of not, there's a collision on that control panel. So there we go. We're going to drop it right there. We're going to back away. And we're going to go up there and we're going to reset rack 1. And it's going to go ahead and lift it up to the top. So now if you want to put a second one on, number 2, you go around. Now that it's back at the top, you go around to number 2 and you press that, and now that drops the second rack, and now we can place the second one on the second rack. Now, unloading it is going to have to be in the reverse order that you load it for the simple reason that, well, perhaps we'll try it at the end. We'll try it at the end to see how badly we can make this thing explode, but we don't want to do that right now. I want to show you the proper way. So that's rack number 2. So we go to number 2, reset rack number 2. There we go. And now they're stored up there. So we have a third one. And you can also store one on the bottom, as we showed there. I don't know why I set down, oh, I set down a third one so we can, that's the large one there. Right, so here we go, and you could leave it up. I would suggest lowering it and then putting it underneath there. The only tricky part is when you're going to unload it, of course you have to take the bottom one off first, but it's going to go up and it's going to collide a little bit with the top. So corn headers, not so big of a problem. As you can see there, I could get it out. Now you have to be careful, because if you go to take the top one off, we're gonna have a problem. So rack number 2, you lower that one first and take it off, and then you're good to go. So obviously you know how that works. So I'm gonna do something really nasty now, and we're going to lower rack 1, and we're gonna watch and see what happens. And ooh, well, it wasn't as bad as I thought, but obviously here now we have a problem, right? So let's see here, emergency stop. Yes, just what I thought. So it has dropped. It has basically made all those right, so yeah, you can see where the problem could arise if you kind of get the order wrong. Now let's go over to the bigger one here. Grain headers are a little bit trickier, and let's hook this one up here, and it's yeah, so no, I want to lower it. There we go. So it's going to do that. You lower the header and you get it out, and you'll be good to go. So let's go load up. So this is not how you usually get it. Usually you get it with the reel up like that, right? So let me show you something here, and we're going to show you what you need to do when you're loading grain headers like that. So let's go to rack 2, because rack 1 was not a problem with loading anything on that top rack. It's the second rack here that's going to have a little bit of an issue, because if we let's just show it here. We're going to drop this off, and you'll see what I mean right away. And if we put that up, the reel is too high, and it's going to cause like a woo. So let's lower that down, and I'll show you what you can do. It's very simple. If you see that happening, just reverse it. Let's there we go. Let's hook this up again. You just reverse it back down, L1 and right stick up or down, and then you can collapse that reel like that. And now when you put it in there and you back away and you raise it up, it's low enough and it's not going to interfere, and it'll be just fine. Tucked in nicely there like that one. So I've lowered the reel so it's nice and tucked in, and that's something you should do if you're putting it underneath here, because the reel is going to stick up and hit it. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Yeah, if you hit the emergency stop. Oh. There we go. Interesting. Right. Okay. Yeah. There's weird things. You can break it, obviously. Obviously, it's if you do it in the wrong way, you can cause yourself some grief. Oh. Okay, that didn't end as badly as I thought it would. Okay, stop. Reset? No, stop. Right. So, it actually isn't catastrophic. Obviously, you can see I really tried to break it, and it didn't really fly off. You might have it fly off, but yeah, there you go. Really cool. Lizard Hydra-Glide XL header storage system by Superfly 1842 on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.